right. The recently released mining production and sales data has been welcomed, but not by all quarters. The Mining Affected Communities United in Action says it's disturbing to celebrate an industry which has been impoverishing its communities. We're joined by the group's national coordinator, Meshack Mbangula. Mr. Mbangula, good evening to you. Thanks for your time. So you're certainly not happy about the approach that the Portfolio Committee has taken, celebrating this increase in mining profits. Why?
Exactly. If you talk about the issue of mining gaining more sales in these minerals, but the question is, South Africa is rich, but who benefits? And if the Portfolio Committee on Mineral Resources should have given stats about benefiting of the mines and how the communities are going to benefit as well, stats that talk to communities. But they know very well that is these minerals are just for the few, benefits the mine, but nothing for them. We have seen that is with what we call social and labor plans, which are meant to address the historical disadvantaged communities in mining areas. But unfortunately, we see that there's no non-compliance. And if you see in the mining area, you look at the insufficient infrastructure, significant unemployment, all these things are happening, inequality, poverty in the area. You smell absolute poverty when you go into mining areas. At the same time, Portfolio Committee is praising those people as if they are doing something. I mean, we have managed to give them reports to say, look how these companies are not complying. Look at these companies that are supposed to have been done. We're lacking skill development in our country. They should be playing a very important role so that people cannot just depend on mining, but in all the sectors that are there. But we find they are failing at all. And we've given reports to the Portfolio Committee, to the MRE, to look at these people are making so much millions, but who benefits? That's a serious problem.
So, Mr. Mbangula, you're not only saying that the Portfolio Committee should not be celebrating these profits without interrogating a lot more deeply about the conditions of the communities in which these mines operate, but you're going a step further in saying that the committee has abdicated its responsibility, even when it comes to the regulatory framework that will enable the state to hold these mining companies accountable, including for something like you've said now, not holding up to the end of commitments when it comes to the social labor plans.
We've seen a completely failure in them supposed to regulate these mines. The problem is that there's that issue of corruption. Some of them are shareholders. But what is worse, over and above that, is that they easily issue licenses. But when you say monitor whether these people are complying or not, they say they don't have capacity. How can you keep on increasing, giving licenses to people when you cannot even monitor? So the people do as they like, in all these mines. But what you are saying is we have done their job by going out there and did a social audit. We audited all we were supposed to have done, the obligations from the mines for the communities that are hosting them, to say, look, these are the things that you're supposed to do for your communities. Issues of improving infrastructure, skill development, all these things are supposed to be in their application. 99% of all these mines have done absolutely nothing. And what is the Portfolio Committee when you engage them? We gave them the report in details to say, look, these are the things. Even Mineral Council, the MRE, we're not just talking, but we did their job and going out there and audited all these mines to say, look at, these are the results. They have that information with them. But unfortunately, nothing has been done. He comes up today saying a statement to say we see good sales, 2.3 benefits, whatever, and so on. What are you saying about the community? People, when the democracy came in, the hope of seeing their life being alleviated. But we see that is now everyone is losing hope, because democracy that we have, it's a democracy that is degrading our life.
All right. Meshack Mbangula, the National Coordinator, Mining Affected Communities United in Action. We'll leave it there with him for